Good morning. So it's quite early on the Friday, the end of the week, and I've got a few minutes to do a quick video, and I thought I'd do this to help anyone out there who wants to be like fire. Now, what do I mean? Sometimes, people in family environments, in the workplace, sometimes we get into situations, into tangles, especially in the storming stage of team development. So, team development, you can look into this further if you wanted to. There are four stages at which all teams go through. So let's say you're a brand new team. Forming, obviously, is the first stage. Now, you could be an old team that brings new people in. You go back to forming because now you all have to get used to each other, right? So, forming is the first stage. The second stage is storming, which is what I'm going to talk about, to allow you to go to norming, where everything normalizes. And then the fourth stage, which is performing. Top teams aim for the performing stage. Now, when you're at the storming, norming stage, we're getting used to each other. Now, this could be a family, for example, a family that moves to a different location, or there's a new person that joins the family. So it could be a new baby that came home, right? And you're not used to it. Or your parents, unfortunately, had divorced, and now one of your parents who you live with has now got a partner. These things are very traumatic. Okay, we all have our own opinions about this, but yes, it's like also that sort of situation where we've got now new dynamics, new people joining the team, okay, and we go from maybe norming where everything was fine back to forming and then storming, which is where we're trying to get used to each other. We don't know each other yet. What can I do? How do I act? Can I use this? Is this yours? Is this your territory? When you say that, do you mean that? Why do you speak with that sort of tonality? Taking things personally, being misinterpreted, getting used to each other, and then, of course, arguing even. Now, some people get stuck in the arguing stage. They get stuck storming. And one of the reasons, there are many, but one of the reasons why this happens is because one or both parties refuse to be like a normal fire. They're a fire that's out of control. So it's burning, it's giving off energy, it's giving off light, it's passion. They're fighting for their rights and can't understand how you don't understand. And that's a really tough time to see if you're in the family or in the team at work, to see this happening between people or groups of people. Usually it's between individuals, in my experience. And that fire uses up unnecessary energy and can actually end up burning everything, right? Bringing everything down. So some people, because they can't deal with that because of their passion, they go completely out. So the fire gets put out. So now there's either a big fire or there's nothing. So there's silence, sulking, not interacting, isolation, and then they come back and bang, there's a fire. So there's either no fire or there's a big fire. And that is, in my opinion, not productive. What we actually need is a middle ground, a fire that is warm but not out of control. It gives off some energy that isn't trying to envelop and consume everything. That understands that when we're a small fire, like a campfire, we can all sit around and get the benefits from it, feel the heat, see the light, but it's there and it's constant. That takes all sorts of decisions. First of all, the decision not to take things personally. Okay, because that's one of the issues. We take things personally, feel we have to fight back, we have to defend territory and all the rest. And the other thing is it requires other communication skills, a whole range of them, such as listening skills and questioning skills, but also the ability to be assertive, not submissive or aggressive. And now that fire, be the fire that stays alive and stays alight. And if we can find that middle ground, that's going to help a lot of people. I thought I'd share that with you. Be the fire, but be the right fire, not the fire that's consuming everything or the fire that goes out and is smoldering. Be the fire in between. Keep the temperature up, but not too high and not too low. And then we can make progress from the storming stage into the norming stage without bruising and brutalizing relationships. And then we're all ready, nicely placed in the norming stage to go to the performing stage where we completely outdo the competition. That is a video about fire and you in the workplace. If you think that's useful, then obviously please share that with someone you know and care about. Thanks a lot. I'd love to hear your comments, so drop your comments in there and I will reply if I can. Thank you.